Two grandmasters on one platform. On one hand, we have chess veteran and world champion Viswanathan Anand, whose achievements we are all aware of. And with him, we also have with us a chess prodigy, Praggnanandhaa, the 16-year-old who stunned everyone by defeating world number one Magnus Carlsen, thus ending the latter's three-match winning streak at his tournament, the latest tournament. He is one of the only three Indians to have achieved this feat, the other two being Viswanathan Anand and P. Harikrishna. Praggnanandha's emphatic win has not only made him as one of the top global trends on social media, but also made our entire country proud. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us here on Mirror Now today. Viswanathan Anand, I want to begin that interview with you. When Viswanathan Anand first got to know that India's grandmaster, 16-year-old Praggnanandhaa, has won against world champion Magnus Carlsen and could actually become India's next Viswanathan Anand, how did he feel?
Well, I was delighted for him. I mean, it's a very tough tournament, and I was very happy that he went toe-to-toe with Magnus. He waited for his chance. The game was very back and forth, but the moment he got an opportunity, he pounced and then converted very efficiently. And he had some difficult games before, but nonetheless, you could see that he was able to block all that and focus on this game, and that's a wonderful quality. So I'm very proud of what Pragg has achieved. Praggnanandhaa and myself, we're in the Westbridge Anand Academy, where I'm helping and mentoring him. And recently, he's gone through many tournaments. Also, the Tata Steel event in January, which he did extremely well. Managed a lot of wins despite setbacks, and it's this quality I really like in him.
Okay. Praggnanandhaa, what were your first thoughts after beating world number one Magnus Carlsen?
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't expect to win. And yeah, it just gives me huge confidence. And the game could have been better, but yeah, nonetheless, it's a win. Yeah. So I'm happy to take it.
But it's a new record because your victory also ended Carlsen's three-match winning streak. Did it require some extra effort, extra preparation from your side?
No, this was the fourth game of the day, and I didn't prepare too much. I just went and played. It was just a normal game. I just took it as a normal game.
Now, of course, good wishes are pouring in from across the country after what you have achieved. What will you like to say, the kind words that Viswanathan Anand also had to say about you soon after you made the country proud? What was your parents' reaction? What kind of welcome have you received at home?
Yeah, my parents are definitely happy, and yeah, I also like to thank Anand sir for taking me in his academy, and I have been learning a lot from Westbridge Anand Chess Academy, from Anand sir, Yusupo sir, Gayevsky sir, Sandeepan sir there. And yeah, to see such amazing response, it's very good, and chess is definitely growing in India. Happy to see it.
Viswanathan Anand, what will you say about Praggnanandha's victory against Magnus Carlsen? You must have seen that game very, very closely because like you were mentioning earlier that, you both have also played against each other. In fact, before this interview, I was watching that video of 2018 where you both were playing against each other. Praggnanandhaa, in fact, was quite, quick in that game, and then you were calm and managed to win that. What will you say about his game then and now?
He's improved a lot. I mean, he has become a much stronger player. And the nice thing is, in these tournaments against the best opponents in the world, he is able to take his chances. I mean, he creates chances in every game. Obviously, some go against him, but some he grabs. And that's very important. And it's important because of the confidence. One day when he will play these players regularly and for very high stakes, he needs the confidence that, I can beat them. I've done it before. Knowing that he has beaten Magnus at the age of 16 is something that will give him that confidence in the years ahead. Of course, at the Viswanathan Anand Academy, what we also try to do is to keep working on your weaknesses. There's a lot of work he still needs to do, but we all work better when we are excited. And this result means that, the next time he comes to work, he'll think, now I know what I'm working for. And that is good. But he's improved a lot. And by the way, Magnus was only the second top player that he beat. He also beat Levon Aronian, I think a round or two earlier. And that was a masterpiece. The Magnus game was more of a struggle, but both very, very impressive performances by Praggnanandhaa.
Was it the strategy that made him win the games, or you think it was because he was calm this time as compared to how he was playing, say, back in 2018 against you?
In 2018, I think he still needed to understand many chess structures better. Now his understanding has come a long way. But, in these rapid events, like the one that he played just now, you have to react very fast. You have to be alert. You have to see everything very quickly. You don't have time to think a lot. And so you need some practical skills and some presence of mind. And, he was waiting for his chances. And when they came, he pounced, calculated everything well, and took the point. This was a very well played game. And the takeaway is that he still has to keep improving a lot. But I'm glad that's his attitude. His first reaction was, well, it's a nice game, but I still have to work on. I'm not satisfied, and I think that's a good attitude.
Okay, Praggnanandhaa, how many hours in a day do you actually spend practicing? Because you're very young, you must be concentrating on your studies also. Tell us a little bit about your daily routine.
I look at chess around 7 to 8 hours. For me, fortunately, my school is supporting a lot, and they are giving permission to prepare and play tournaments, and not really put pressure on me in studies. And that's a very good thing for me. And now I could focus really a lot on chess.
What was your motivation to take up this sport as a child?
Yeah, my sister was playing chess at 6. At that point, I was 2, and I just looked at her and just started to play.
Okay. Viswanathan Anand, what do you say about how many youngsters are getting encouraged to, pick up chess as a sport that they would like to invest in terms of their time and effort and, thinking of even making the country proud by getting into this game? Do you think now more and more youngsters are, getting into this sport, or probably something more needs to be done? Because as a child, I also liked this sport, but then I learned it. I would just play it for fun, but nothing beyond that.
Yes, it's true that a lot of people play casually, and that's wonderful as well, by the way. But it's important that we also have players like Prag who inspire other youngsters to come to the game. A result like this will inspire others. And on top of that, in the academy itself, I have 7 of our top talents, and they will motivate each other. I'm sure Praggnanandhaa was motivated by, let's say, Arjun's performance last month, and now Arjun will feel that extra motivation to work now. And I think this healthy rivalry will do them a lot of good. But yes, it's important that a lot of people take to the game. I'm happy that chess is growing a lot with youngsters. When we have some real great top players, then that will motivate even more people to take to the game.
Is it true that, mostly youngsters in the southern part of the country are keen to take up this sport?
That is partially true. I would say that the South, Tamil Nadu in particular, but the South in general, chess is further along in popularity and so on. That is partly tradition, and maybe partly, my results might have triggered that. But now I think it's spreading again, thanks to the Queen's Gambit and some of the extra boost that chess got during the pandemic. Once again, we are seeing a lot of chess being played in other parts of the country, and I hope they will catch up fast.
Okay, Praggnanandhaa, now you have become an inspiration for many youngsters across the country after what you have achieved. I'm sure many would like to, follow your path as well. Can you tell us a little bit about the kind of effort that goes into, because these kind of achievements do not happen overnight. You must have put in a lot of effort. You must have burnt a midnight oil. So tell us a little bit about the hard work that goes into getting this kind of an achievement.
Yeah, it's been a huge hard work, I think. I've been, playing chess for like, I say past 11 years or 12 years. And I've been working every day, and I'm happy the results are coming. And I'm motivated to work even harder.
So you started playing this sport when you were like, what, 4 or 5 years old?
Yeah, I started learning at 3, and I played my first tournament at the age of 5. And
at 3, what was the inspiration? I'm just curious to know. At 3, what really prompted you to take this particular sport? Was it the push from the parents' side? Was it something that you had, seen around you, people getting inspired by somebody like a Viswanathan Anand, who's also sitting with us live right now? What was it? What was the inspiration? Because at 3, I mean, it's quite fascinating, and I really want to hear your story so that people also get inspired. So what was it for you?
Yeah, my sister was playing chess at that time, and she used to practice at home with chess boards, and I used to go and knock the pieces out. So then my parents bought me a chess board and then started teaching some rules. Then I started to just catch up on them.
Do you still play with your sister?
Yeah, she's a strong player. She's a woman grandmaster and an international master. Yeah, I play some Blitz games sometimes with my sister.
Okay, so Viswanathan Anand, that seems like a family of champions that we have right now. But what is going to be your message to the people who are watching us right now? What is it that they can learn from the achievement of Praggnanandhaa? What do you like to say to Praggnanandhaa? Because he's very young. Of course, there's a lot that he can achieve.
Well, first, what I would say to Praggnanandhaa is that there's still a lot of work to be done, but this kind of gives you a taste of what you can expect when you do things right. And but there's still a lot of work to be done. But by the way, I can mention that Praggnanandha's sister Vaishali is also in the Vesprajanand Academy. So both brother and sister. And to the people watching, well, I hope you follow chess a bit more, maybe even play it, and follow the results of our great youngsters.
So also the secret of success is your academy, Viswanathan, that we are seeing these kind of achievements, making the entire country extremely proud. So the credit goes to you as well, the way you have become a role model for youngsters who want to take up this sport, and the way you're also training them.
Obviously, they're very, very strong youngsters, but I try to pass on some of my experience, mentor them, and just work hard. We have very good coaches, Yusupov, Gaevsky, Sandipan, people who worked with me in the past, and we try to make sure that you have to work, because the secret of success in chess is constant hard work. And I'm glad to say that they're all very hard workers, and hopefully they will see the results, much more results like this.
Okay. Praggnanandhaa, now Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also congratulated you on your success, and he's put out a tweet, and I quote, "We're all rejoicing on the success of the young genius R. Praggnanandhaa, proud of his accomplishment of winning against noted champion Magnus Carlsen. I wish the talented Praggnanandhaa the very best for his future endeavors. How does it make you feel, and what will you like to say, to the kind of messages that you've received in the last 24 odd hours?
Yeah, I didn't really see this message, and yeah, I'm very thankful to him, and yeah, it's just a great thing to see so many messages, and yeah, it's a great thing for chess in general. There's so many people follow and support chess, and yeah, I didn't really follow the messages, but I think I will do it today because I had tournament day yesterday and day before.
All right, Praggnanandhaa, we wish you all the best for your future. Thank you very much, Praggnanandhaa, as well as Viswanathan Anand, for joining us here on Mirror Now today. Thank you very much. Both of you, in fact, are an inspiration for youngsters, for everyone across the country. Thank you very much for making us all so proud. Thank you for joining us.